So, important step. I just wanted to jump in real quick to let you know that the next few videos are all about preparing your mind for success. Now, I know this might sound boring to some people, but hear me out, please. This part is crucial if you're serious about long term success. In fact, crucial for any success at all. So, don't even think about skipping this section. This is where your foundation really gets built. Okay? So, understanding the power of self talk. It's that non stop chatter in your head all day long. You might not think too much of it, but trust me, the way you talk to yourself shapes how you feel, how you act, and ultimately what you want to achieve. The more you feed yourself negative self talk, the more your reality starts reflecting that negativity. The worst part, it can turn into a self fulfilling prophecy. So here's how it works. When you constantly tell yourself things like, I'm not good enough, or I always mess up, your brain takes it as truth. Over time, you start acting in ways that match those beliefs. So you shrink, you avoid risks, and you trap yourself in the comfort zone. It's like throwing up a glass ceiling over your potential, and you don't even realize that you're doing it. You don't even see it happening. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, Lisa, cool, but how do I stop this? So, the good news is you can change this. You don't have to stay stuck in that negative loop. Science actually backs this up by becoming aware of your inner critic and your inner dialogue, I'd say, and consciously flipping those negative thoughts into positive, empowering ones. You can literally rewire your brain. This creates new neural pathways that will help you spot opportunities instead of problems. So, if you're ready to take a deeper dive into that one, you can check out Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Dr. Joe Dispenza, or Stop Doing That Shit and End Self-Sabotage and Demanding Your Life Back by Gary John Bishop. Both books break this down in a way that's really understandable and actionable. Now, self doubt and those nagging voices or thoughts don't just vanish overnight. And unfortunately, they don't ever for that matter. You've got to put in the work to combat them daily. So, here's my challenge to you. Over the next week, I want you to take a hard look at your inner dialogue. What's the story that you keep telling yourself? How can you replace that script with empowering affirmations? I'll drop a list of affirmations I use and in the description below. Read it, write it, say it out loud. And yes, you are going to feel silly at first. I know it sounds silly and you are going to feel silly, but the more you do it, it'll become like second nature. Remember that you're the only one that can rewrite your story and step into the confident, successful version of yourself. Having a growth mindset means that you've got to be a lifelong learner. And no, that doesn't mean you have to suddenly love reading textbooks all day or just books in general. It's about making a choice to actively grow your mind. If reading isn't your thing, that's fine, but there's no excuse. Listen to audiobooks, tune into podcasts, or even watch YouTube videos. There's always a way to keep learning and to keep educating yourself, because a growth mindset can seriously shift the way you approach life. Instead of thinking, I'm not good enough or I'm going to fail, you'll start asking yourself, what can I learn to level up? So, how do you actually develop a growth mindset? Now, there's a few different ways. The first one being embracing challenges. Stop dodging the hard stuff. Instead, start seeing challenges as your chance to grow. Every time you step out of your comfort zone, you are leveling up. And then learn from your mistakes. It's easy to see mistakes as failures, but in reality, they are little learning moments. The next time something doesn't go your way, don't beat yourself up about it. Just ask yourself, what can I learn from this? And then from there on out, that's how you get better. And the last one is focus on effort and not outcome. We get so obsessed with the end goal that we forget effort is the real win. That's where the hard work happens. And you need to celebrate that. When you focus on the grind and not just the prize, you'll start loving the process. As they say, divorce the results and marry the process. Because what if I told you that after 10 failures, you're probably going to have a success? You'd probably start embracing failure a lot more, right? You want to fail all the time. But the more you practice these steps, the less you'll fear failure, and instead you'll start seeing it as a stepping stone to success. Henry Ford said that if you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. I will see you in the next video, and now go talk to yourself nicely today because I'm watching. Bye.